You of Rushita Patty for DEH Social Issues in Oral Health by Autumn Gibbons. So, for cultural background, Rushita Patty was born in India and she lived there for nearly 22 years. She has been in the United States for 5 years. The first language that she learned was English, but at home with her family and friends back from home, she speaks Telugu. So, about India, in Indian culture, having community is everything. The people of India know their neighbors and they are willing to be there for them and help one another. Family is also a major part of her culture. It is very important for her to have dinner with her family every night. Since coming to the United States, she notices that family is not necessarily at the center of the culture in the US. Her family consists of her mom, her dad, and a grandmother that still lives in India. She also has a brother that is 2 years older that lives here in the US. He has been in the US for 7 years. He also came to the US to uh, practice as a dentist. So they both came here. Dr. Rushita Patty went to UCLA to do more training, and then her brother, Tirda Patty, went to the University of Michigan to pursue his training as a dentist in the US. There are some differences in healthcare that have been noted. Since Rushita practiced as a dentist in both India and the United States, she has also been a patient there in each of the healthcare systems, which has given her a unique perspective. She has noted a major difference that here in the United States, Americans will go to the doctor and seek care from nurses and medical staff rather than family when they fall ill. But in India, the whole family comes together to take care instead of seeking care from people you don't know. Since she is a healthcare provider, she has a different perspective on being both a dentist in India and in the United States. And she has given me advice on, as a healthcare provider, given her background. She advised us to think from your patient's perspective, understand that people have different backgrounds that influence their decisions that they make. It is important to not judge and come in with an open mind, no matter what sort of patient that you're seeing. It is she's an incredible dentist. I work with her as her hygienist. She is incredibly accepting of everyone's differences and treats everyone with the utmost respect, regardless of their background or values. She always comes in completely unbiased and is willing to treat anybody in any condition. She has also expressed that coming to the US and being a minority has changed her perspective on how she provides care. She is very thoughtful in the way that she cares for her patients. Culture changes who you are. Rushita is thankful for her cultural background and has expressed how she feels that she is able to connect with a wide variety of people. When she went to college back in India, everybody spoke different languages since they were from different regions in India. She quickly had to learn how to have a better understanding of how important it is to be accepting and encouraging of these differences among people and cultures. These differences allow us to learn and grow as individuals. She also explained a little more in her time as a dentist in India that the patients that she was treating, they came from all across the country. And for them, it's such a privilege to have dental care and have someone that's so qualified to take care of them. So that really made her appreciate what she was doing, and she felt like she was making such a big impact. Versus here in the United States, she doesn't feel like people appreciate having this care as much. It's kind of just a given that people have this access, versus when she was in India, people had such a greater appreciation of what she was doing. So after my interview with her, she really changed my perspective as a healthcare provider. I am highly impressed with the way that everyone cares for each other in India. It is a solid community, and you know you always have someone to turn to. In contrast, in the United States American culture here, I think back to when my grandma was in the hospital, and I wish that I was there for her more. Rashita's grandma has been in hospice care for over a year, and with the support of her family, she's doing incredibly well despite the deterioration of her health. versus, my grandma, maybe she could have been doing better if she had more of a family support around her during, the time that she was sick. But, hearing the stories that Rushita has about her grandma, who's in hospice care, who unfortunately, could pass at any time, she's still doing incredibly well. She's in great spirits because she has her family, not only, plus a community all around her. Her neighbors, they're all very close. And, she doesn't spend much time at the hospital. She's at home, she's comfortable with her family. Versus when my grandma was sick earlier this year, she was in the hospital and then in an assisted living community for like 4 months. And, she didn't quite make the strides that she did when she was able to come home. When she came home and be in her own environment with her people around her, she was doing a lot better. So that really opened my eyes to how important it is to have people that care about you all around you. And this interview was very inspiring. And, it changed the way that I view patient care as well. I'm a very accepting person, but I need to, always go another step to make sure that my patients feel comfortable and they feel seen in the chair. And whatever cultural background that they have that influences who they are, I need to be very aware of that and make them feel welcome and accepted for whoever they are. Thank you so much.